Hello everyone and welcome back to Wayward GPS. In this video we're still in Yellowstone National Park. We're driving from Tower Junction to Canyon Village on the Grand Loop Road. Along the way we'll talk about Tower Falls, Mount Washburn, and the Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone. Plus I'll have 5 tips you need to survive a vacation in Yellowstone National Park. I hope you like the video and please subscribe to the channel. Tower Fall is one of Yellowstone National Park's most picturesque waterfalls, located in the northeastern region of the park along Tower Creek. This stunning natural feature plunges 132 feet from a volcanic ledge into a deep, narrow gorge, just upstream from the creek's confluence with the Yellowstone River. The waterfall is named for the dramatic rock pinnacles, towering spires that rise above the brink of the falls, resembling ancient stone sentinels guarding the cascade below. The surrounding landscape is a testament to Yellowstone's rich geological history. The pinnacles and cliffs from the Tower Fall were formed by volcanic activity, specifically from lava flows that cooled and cracked into column formations. Over time, erosion sculpted these formations into the jagged towers that are now define the area's unique charm. The fall itself is a plunge-type waterfall, meaning the water drops vertically without contacting the underlying rock face, creating a dramatic, uninterrupted descent into the canyon below. The beauty of Tower Fall was immortalized by the art by Thomas Moran, whose 1871 painting of the waterfall played a significant role in persuading Congress to establish Yellowstone as the world's first national park in 1872. Moran's vivid depictions of Yellowstone's landscapes, including Tower Fall, helped convey the park's grandeur to a wider audience and contributed to the conservation movement in the United States. Visitors to Tower Fall today can enjoy breathtaking views from an overlook near the Tower Fall General Store. The Tower Fall Trail used to take you to the base of the falls, but in 2004, a rock fall now prevents it. The trail only takes you to the confluence of Tower Creek and the Yellowstone River. These are my 5 top tips for vacationing in Yellowstone. Number 1, Yellowstone is big. It is huge. The park is bigger than Connecticut and Rhode Island combined. There are 5 main areas: Old Faithful, Mammoth, Canyon, Norris, and Lake Yellowstone. And to think that you can see the entire park in one day is crazy. Even 2 or 3. You really need a minimum of 4 days in the park to see everything, and then try to have enough time to go into like Lamar Valley or just to go on some short hikes. But 4 days is really the minimum you need. You also want to change your lodging locations during your stay. Staying in one spot is difficult for you to see everything. You want to do 2 days in one spot and then another 2 days in another, and so on how long you are in the park. That way you're not driving so long to get to places. Different areas on the Grand Loop can take 30 to 40 minutes, even if it does say 15 miles to 20 miles on the map. It's just difficult to travel on the roads with other people vacationing at Yellowstone and also possibly having a bison herd standing in the middle of the road. Tip number 2, get up early. Now, I'm not saying you'll see on different websites, oh, I gotta get up early at 5:30 to get into Yellowstone so I don't have to wait in line. But you really want to be moving by 8 o'clock. If you're staying outside of the park, you want maybe get up a little bit earlier to get through the gate. The lines do start building around 8, so getting through 7 or 7:30, you'll get through pretty decently. But the main areas like Canyon and Old Faithful, the parking lots fill up by 9:30. The early bird gets to the parking spot. It's a better chance of seeing wildlife in the morning or at dusk, but in this case early. And if you were looking for hikes, the very popular hikes do have limited parking, so the earlier you get, the better chance of you're getting a good parking spot without having to hike from a more distant parking area to get to your hike. Tip number 3, the wildlife is dangerous. All the wildlife at Yellowstone is dangerous. There's a lot of big animals, and you may think just bears and wolves could get you, but all the big stuff, bison, elk, moose, when push comes to shove, will just kill you and won't think a second. And there's no line that'll tell you when you've gone too far until the animal pulls you over, puts a horn or an antler into you. So the National Park Service does tell you to be 25 yards from big herbivores like bison and elk, and 100 yards from bears and wolves. But you'll see it in videos, people getting way too close to the bison or elk, and a male bison is not a pleasant animal and will be more than happy to put a horn right through you. Tip number 4, take a hike. It doesn't have to be a big hike. You don't have to do anything crazy. You just need to walk 5 minutes down a trail to get the full feeling of Yellowstone and not be near the crowds. 90% of the people at any national park do not leave a scenic drive or a parking lot. So taking a hike will allow you to get away from the crowds, and you don't have to do anything crazy. You don't have to do serious mileage. You just need to find a hike that's your speed and walk for 5 minutes, and you'll be alone, and you may see something interesting. That being said, if you're by yourself or in a small group, that interesting thing may be a grizzly bear, so you may want to have bear spray. If you're in a bigger group with more people, then the need for bear spray decreases. Lastly, Old Faithful is overrated if that is the only thermal feature you see at Yellowstone. Old Faithful is a geyser. It goes off about every 75 minutes. It shoots up about 100 feet in the air. And yeah, that's great, but there's so much more you can see. Even at the Old Faithful Geyser Basin, their Daisy Geyser goes off regularly, and you may get lucky with other things. Last trip there, we got lucky with the Beehive Geyser going off, and then we also got lucky with Castle Geyser going off, and Castle Geyser went off for 40 minutes straight. So you want to see other thermal features. Just driving up, seeing Old Faithful, and keep on going isn't the complete Yellowstone experience. There's just so much to see. Different springs, mud volcanoes, colored pools. It's an amazing place. Mammoth Springs. And just to go see one thing, there's just so much you can see throughout the park. Mount Washburn, rising to an elevation of 10,219 feet, is one of Yellowstone National Park's most iconic and accessible peaks. Located in the Washburn Range in the north-central part of the park, this mountain offers visitors a unique blend of geological history, panoramic views, and rich wildlife encounters. Named in honor of Henry D. Washburn, leader of the 1870 Washburn-Langford-Doane expedition, the mountain has long been a symbol of exploration and natural beauty in Yellowstone. Mount Washburn is a remnant of a stratovolcano, dating back around 50 million years. The mountain was dramatically reshaped by a massive volcanic eruption approximately 631,000 years ago, which also contributed to the formation of the Yellowstone caldera. Today, only the northern portion of the original volcano remains visible, offering a glimpse into the park's violent geological past. The mountain's prominence and location make it a prime vantage point for sweeping views across Yellowstone. From the summit, visitors can see up to 50 miles in every direction, including the Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone, Hayden Valley, and even distant Teton Range on clear days. The air at this elevation is crisp and clear, allowing for remarkable visibility and photographic opportunities. Mount Washburn is also home to one of Yellowstone's 3 active fire lookout towers. Built in 1941, the tower is staffed during the fire season and serves both as a monitoring station and an interpretive center. Visitors can explore exhibits inside the base of the tower, learning about the park's fire management strategies, local geology, and wildlife. The tower's observation deck provides a 360-degree view that enhances the educational and scenic experience. Hiking Mount Washburn is a popular activity for park visitors, with 2 main trails leading to the summit. Dunraven Pass Trail. This trail begins at the Dunraven Pass trailhead and covers about 6 miles round trip. It features a gradual ascent with an elevation gain of approximately 1,400 feet. The trail is known for its vibrant wildflower displays in July and expansive views throughout the hike. Chittenden Road Trail. This trail is shorter, about 5 miles round trip, but steeper. It also gains the roughly 1,400 feet in elevation. It is accessible to all-terrain wheelchairs, making it a more inclusive option for visitors with mobility challenges. Wildlife is abundant along both trails. Bighorn sheep are frequently spotted near the summit, especially in the summer months. Other animals commonly seen include mule deer and bears and raptors. The presence of wildlife adds an element of excitement and unpredictability to the hike, though visitors are reminded to maintain safe distances and carry bear spray for protection. For those planning a hike, preparation is key. Weather conditions on Mount Washburn can change rapidly, and snow may linger even into summer. Hikers should dress in layers, bring plenty of water, and be prepared for cold and windy conditions. Staying on designated trails help protect fragile alpine vegetation and ensure safety. Interpretive signage along the trails provides educational insights into the mountain's geology, flora, and fauna, enriching the hiking experience. The Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone is one of the most awe-inspiring features in Yellowstone National Park. Stretching approximately 20 miles from the Upper Falls to the Tower Fall area, the canyon is a vivid showcase of nature's power and artistry, with dramatic cliffs with vibrant colors and roaring waterfalls that captivate visitors. The canyon's formation is deeply tied into Yellowstone's volcanic history. Around 600 and 3,100 years ago, a massive volcanic eruption created the Yellowstone caldera, a giant crater formed when the ground collapsed after the eruption. Subsequent volcanic activity laid the groundwork for the canyon's development. Hydrothermal activity played a crucial role in shaping the canyon. Acidic gases and hot water circulated through the faults in the rock, chemically altering the rhyolite and transforming it into soft, brittle material. This process, known as hydrothermal alteration, made the rock more susceptible to erosion. The vivid reds, oranges, yellows, and whites seen in the canyon walls are the result of this alteration, with iron compounds oxidizing over time. Essentially, the canyon is rusting. Unlike glacial carved canyons, which typically have a U-shaped, the Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone is a classic V-shaped valley, indicating it was formed primarily by river erosion. The Yellowstone River, the longest undammed river in the continental United States, is the primary sculptor of the canyon. The river carved its way through the altered rhyolite, deepening and widening the canyon for thousands of years. During the last ice age, between 14,000 and 18,000 years ago, ice dams formed near the Yellowstone Lake. When these dams melted, they released massive torrents of water downstream, causing catastrophic flash floods that rapidly eroded the canyon. These floods likely occurred multiple times, accelerating the canyon's formation and contributing to the dramatic depth and width. The Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone is between 800 and 1,200 feet deep and 1,500 to 4,000 feet wide. Its most iconic features are the Upper Falls and Lower Falls. The Upper Falls drop 109 feet, while the Lower Falls plunge an impressive 308 feet, making them one of the most photographed and recognizable landmarks in the park. Numerous viewpoints along the north and south rims offer breathtaking perspectives of the canyon and its waterfalls. Popular stops include Artist Point, Lookout Point, and Inspiration Point, each providing unique vantage points and photo opportunities. The hike to the brink of the lower falls is particularly memorable, allowing visitors to stand at the edge and feel the thunderous power of the water. Even today, the canyon remains geologically active. Geysers and hot springs are still visible in the area, remnants of ancient thermal basin that once existed below the lower falls. The Clear Lake area, fed by hot springs, is another sign of ongoing hydrothermal processes. These features remind visitors that Yellowstone is not a static landscape, but a dynamic and evolving environment shaped by powerful natural forces. The Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone is a must-see destination for everyone visiting the park. Whether you're hiking its trails, gazing at its waterfalls, or simply soaking in the colors and contours, the canyon offers an unforgettable experience. The canyon is an extremely popular site in the park. Parking can be tough after 9 a.m. and until 4 p.m. Canyon Village, located in the heart of Yellowstone National Park, is a vibrant hub for visitors seeking both adventure and comfort amid the park's dramatic landscapes. Nestled near the Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone, this area offers a unique blend of natural beauty, educational experiences, and modern amenities, making it one of the most popular destinations within the park. Canyon Village is a well-developed visitor center, offering a range of services and accommodations. The Canyon Lodge and Cabins complex is the largest single lodging property in Yellowstone, featuring over 500 rooms spread across 7 lodges and a variety of cabins. The accommodations range from standard and premium lodge rooms to ADA accessible suites and rustic western cabins, catering to a wide spectrum of visitor needs. The lodge underwent a major renovation in 2016 as part of the Canyon redevelopment plan. The updated facilities reflect a mid-century modern architectural style that harmonizes with Yellowstone's natural surrounding. The redevelopment also introduced new dining halls, bike paths, eco-friendly infrastructure. Dining options in the Canyon Village are diverse and convenient. Guests can enjoy meals at the M66 Bar and Grill, Canyon Lodge Eatery, the Falls Cafe, the Ice, Creamery, and Washburn Lookout, each offering a variety of food choices from casual fare to more refined dining. The Yellowstone General Store, established in 1957, provides groceries, souvenirs, and a classic diner experience with burgers, fries, and shakes. Education is central to the Canyon Village experience. The Canyon Visitor Education Center features exhibits on Yellowstone's supervolcano, geological history, and seismic activity. A large topographical model of the park, real-time earthquake data, and interactive displays help visitors understand the forces that shaped Yellowstone's diverse landscapes. The center also includes a theater with orientation films and a bookstore stocked with educational materials and souvenirs. Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed this tour of Yellowstone National Park. Next week, we continue our Yellowstone series when we drive through the Hayden Valley to Yellowstone Lake. And once again, thank you, and we'll see you on the road.